Well, hello everybody. My name's Brian. This is my little show. Well, more death, more suffering, more pain caused by retard child molester, convicted rapist, convicted felon, traitor to the Constitution, traitor to the oath of office, your orange false retard God Trump. And Republicans that are continuously allowing him to kill innocent American people. And his Nazi ICE force has been caught raping little boys, little girls. Why do you think they will not allow anybody into those so-called detention centers? Kids being raped, abused by ICE agents that are Trump worshippers, Republican, just like happened in his first term. Remember, those 14,000 kids are still missing. Nobody knows where they in his first term. Now these thousands of young kids underage being tortured, molested by Trump agents, ICE. If they're not molesting children, they're killing Americans. All caused by a Republican. And people ask me why I can't stand Republicans. Well, now you know why. They're hypocrites, they're fake Christians, they're fake patriots. They give a fuck about nobody except themselves, unless they think they can make a profit or something off you. And then they'll buddy up to you. I know I've had a few of those in my own family. You know, it's that's twice I've tried to contact WTAE Action News and ask them why they keep sucking the traitor child molester's dick and eating his shit. Won't get no reply. Well, it belongs to the Sinclair Group. And the Sinclair Group, they're Donald Trump worshippers to hell and back again. They don't give a fuck about America, the country, or the Constitution, or our rights, freedoms, and liberties that are being shit on daily by a corrupt, perverted, child molester, traitor, false orange god Trump. And Republicans are allowing him to do it. Simple truth, simple fact. If you've followed my show and you know me, you know I don't beat around the bush. I tell it straight out. You know, you see, they come out and try to spin it. Oh, that ICE officer was in danger. No, he wasn't. And the clips prove it. But Sinclair Group will not allow that to be shown on WTAE Action News. Will they? Fox News won't show it. Think about it. Think about it. Look, listen, and see what the fuck's going on that June's caused. Oh, this is now a Christian nation. No, it ain't. Never was to begin with. And if you think this is Christianity by attacking children while they're in school or while they're in church and dragging them off and locking them up in some meat factory somewhere so they can be raped, abused by ICE agents, that's not Christian. Everything Trump has done goes against the Bible completely. And yet Republicans refuse to see it. That's why you are fake Christians. Do you get it yet? Think about it. Why won't ICE allow anybody? Even senators are being blocked from entering these detention centers. Again, which is illegal. ICE is not allowed to stop a federal agent or senator or congressman from entering these places, and yet they're doing it. That goes against constitutional law. And yet, you Republicans out there, so what? Who gives a fuck? Our false orange guard child molester Trump will take care of everything. What is he taking care of yet? Name one policy that he has acted and Republicans have enacted to better Americans' lives. Not one. Not one. And it's a little over a year now. And the same thing in his first term. He did nothing to better America. Nothing. And yet you retards voted for him again because Kamala was black. Or no, she wasn't black. She just said she was black. But her skin's black. Well, brown. That's the hypocrisy of Republicans. They're two-faced hypocrites, fake Christian, fake patriots, as they continue to allow this to happen. You know, it's Trump Republicans are like, especially down south, they'll go in and rape our sister and say, oh, that's okay. Our false orange God said it's great. He wants to fuck his own daughter, so I'm going to fuck my sister. That's their mentality, as it seems to me. You know? And again, I tried to contact WTAE, Pittsburgh Action News. They don't give a fuck. You know? I tried to contact NBC News. Same thing. They're owned by the Sinclair Group. And these calls I get from these people, when I start talking to them and asking them, sorry, sir, we're not allowed to speak ill of the false orange guard, traitor, child molester, piece of shit Trump. Basically, that's what they tell you, which again goes against the Constitution. Everybody has the right to stand up and say, everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a Trump worshiper, fine. You're allowed to say what you want to say, even though you're an ignorant, low life piece of shit that worships a child molester, a rapist. And it don't bother you that these Nazi ICE agent child molesters are out shooting and killing people for no reason. None. They get violent, attack protesters, again, which goes against constitutional law. But because their false orange God said they're allowed, you see they're out shooting people, killing people, raping people. Republicans don't give a fuck. Think about it. Think about it. And yes, I blame every fucking one of you. Every fucking one of you who voted Republican and put these pieces of shit in places of power. As America continues to bleed and die, you say nothing, do nothing, and don't give a fuck. So if because of these retards' policies I lose my house, I will never forgive any of it. Never. And as soon as I can and find a way to figure out to get out of here, I'm gone. I'm just gonna fucking disappear. I want no part of none of this. None of it. And none of you who are allowing this to happen. Because in my book and in my judgment, you're a hypocrite. You're a fake Christian and a fucking fake patriot. I don't give a fuck if you served or not. If you voted for this piece of shit, to me, you basically shit on your oath, your military oath to honor and protect the Constitution. Again, you should go back and read your oath if you can't fucking remember it. These people are stealing and killing America blindly, and you don't give a fuck. Oh, no, no, no. That's fake news. Really? Who started fake news to begin with? Ronald Reagan and Republicans in early 1980, in the early 80s. As a matter of fact, look it up. Who took away the Fairness Doctrine Act and refuses to reinstate it to this day? Republican conservatives. Why? because Breitbart, Newsmax, fake Fox News, all those fake news channels would be off the air immediately. But they can't allow that, especially now that they got their false orange god child molesting piece of shit called Trump in the White House. He illegally started a war with Venezuela. Now he's talking about starting a war with Greenland. This motherfucker needs to be gone. I've stated it and I've said it. The man and every fucking MAGA retard in government all need to be terminated with extreme prejudice for their acts of treason against the Constitution and the law. I've had people come on, oh, FBI going to visit you because you said terminate. But see, those are Trump worshiping fucking retards and morons who don't even understand the word terminate that has multiple meanings. As a matter of fact, I say this humbly. Google search is free. Yahoo search is free. Firefox is free. Go look it up, you fucking retard. Termination means fired, removed from office. Again, use your God-given ears, God-given brain, God-given eyes. Look, listen, see, and hear. Again, it really is just that simple. And as I stated in my last broadcast, according to scripture, because of what you have done and the seeds of hate, ignorance, bigotry, and child molestation that you allow, your soul is stained by the innocent and will continue to be stained until you rectify what you have caused. Read your Bible. Read it. Don't take things out of context. Read the whole fucking thing. Sorry about my language. You know, again, it really is just that simple. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I admit, yep, I'm slow, but I'm not stupid. It may take me a while to get in gear, but I finally do. And like I said, Google's free. Most all search engines are free. If you have to pay for a search engine, there's something funny there. It's rigged, you know. But just remember, all these deaths, all these child rapes are on your hands, staining your spirit and your soul because you allow it and you continue to allow it by not standing up and saying anything. When that lady was here from the Medicare, Medicaid office and shit last Friday, we talked, you know, about all this. And she said, well, I'm Latina. And I was like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're Latina, you didn't vote for Trump, fine. But a lot of you fucking Latinas did because of your ignorant stupidity. So I don't want to hear none of you bitch about it either. All you motherfuckers caused the problems we are having right now. And it started back in 2016. If you have bills, receipts from way back in, why don't you go back and take a look at them? If you have receipts from even before 2016, why don't you go take a look at those and compare them to when Trump was in office his first term, how cost of living rose and continued to rise to this day, all because of Trump and Republicans. Simple truth, simple fact. Republicans do not know how to govern anything other than to steal American taxpayer money, which they are doing continuously to this day. Republicans are. That's a fact. Again, name one policy from 2016 until right now, what policy have Republicans put in place to better Americans' lives? None. None. Not one. And when Biden was in office, in less than a year, he had things taken care of. He brought the deficit down. Cost of living was starting to drop. It have went down even better if Republicans would have stood up and did their fucking job instead of getting on their knees, eating the child molester Trump's shit. But that's what they do. Even now, look at them. Americans are dying and suffering. What the Republicans do? Oh, false God's going to shit in our mouth, so we're going to be okay. Again, simple truth, simple fact. Remember the motherfucker said no more war. What's he doing? Started a war with Venezuela, an illegal war. And Republicans are like, yay! Really? I thought you didn't want no more war. Hypocrite. Look up the definition of hypocrite. I'm going to start doing more shows. Fuck them. They come and kill me or take me away. Fuck them. I have nothing to lose. They already have taken everything that they could possibly take from me except my life. I don't give a fuck anymore. Sorry, Lord, as soon as the Lord blesses me enough, I'm out of here. I'm gone. And I said it since last January. As soon as you put that orange fucking traitor in office, there is no more United States. It doesn't exist. Only in name. The United States does not exist in world culture anymore. Doesn't exist in world freedom anymore. Doesn't exist in world law anymore. It doesn't. Why? Because your false orange god, child molester, baby rapist, Trump, and Republicans continue to shit on the Constitution daily. They break constitutional law daily. They do not uphold constitutional law. So if there is no United States Constitution, there is no more United States. And as of right now, there is no Constitution. Slowly, Republicans, along with their false orange god child molester Trump, are just tearing it up, throwing it in the garbage daily, on a daily basis. If if they weren't doing that, they were following constitutional law. As of right now, Trump would be arrested, prosecuted to the full extent of constitutional law. He would be stripped of all his wealth that he has literally stolen from the American taxpayers and put in prison, along with Elon Musk, Jim Jordan, Christy Domes, Cash Patel, all of them, right now, would be arrested and stripped of their wealth that they have literally, for a year, a little over a year now, have been stealing from taxpayers. Again, simple truth, simple fact. Well, my name's Brian. This is my little show. And if you don't believe anything I say, go look it up for yourself. Take you about an hour to go through everything. It took me close to 14 hours. Like I say, I do my research before I even open my mouth. That's what pisses people off so much when I'm out talking. Like the other day when me and Tracy were at Walmart. Nobody come back and said anything to me. Nobody. Because they all, in their heart, they all knew I was speaking the truth. The one big fat fuck that I think Tracy was scared of when he pointed at him, all he did was look at me, give me a face, so I gave him a face back. I went, it's the truth, ain't it? And I started pushing my buggy. But not one person debunked me. Not one person. because I was speaking truth and fact. Oh, well, peace out, everybody. Vote Democrat if we're even allowed to have an election, which Trump is trying and Republicans are trying to destroy even right now. Even if it's just a joke, it's no joke. Trump cannot run for president ever again. Ever. According to the Constitution and constitutional law. But you see what Republicans are doing out there. That's why I continuously call them fake Christians and fake patriots. They don't give a fuck. So, peace.